You think that you're the only person in the world feeling this way. You're not. If you have something about yourself that's different, you're lucky.
Everybody say,
no, I don't believe you when you say you don't need me anymore. So don't pretend to not let me I don't believe you.
I've seen many days. You give them all you got and they throw you away. I stick it to the man, here's looking at you, kid. Stick it to the man, is looking at you, kid. And never fade. Then the love we had is dead. No. And it's not enough, you know you want it all. Wants the flower back, watching you grow. I like to think that when you call me crazy, that maybe you're crazy, maybe crazier than me.
Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in, this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition, and I went 3 times that year I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, you got eternity to think about what you do with it. Or what did you do with it? Or what did I do with it? Or what will I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And then I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. said someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying, 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 to live like you were dying.
People forget that I was actually the very first victim of a Taylor Swift song. Now, everywhere I go, it's like everybody knows my name. It's sort of like I've been plucked from obscurity.
But those Georgia stars shine like I said that's a lie. Just a boy in a Chevy truck that had a tendency of getting stuck back roads at night. And I was right there beside him all summer long. And then the time we broke up to find out summer gone. Don't you think Tim McGraw? I hope you think my favorite song. We dance to all night long, like a spotlight on the way. We think happiness. I hope you think that little black dress, keeping my head on your chest, and my old faded blue jeans. When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me. Tears and thanking God that you weren't here to see me like that. But in a box beneath my bed is a letter that you never read 3 summers back. It's hard not to find it all a little bittersweet, and looking back on all that it's nice to believe when you think Tim McGraw. I hope you think my favorite song, the one we dance to all night long, the moon like a spotlight on the bay. When you think happiness, I hope you think that little black dress, leaving my head on your chest, and my old faded blue jeans. When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me.
It was such a cool energy walking through that crowd. People were crying, and I love excitable people, so it was one of my favorite things. I hug a lot of people over the course of that song. I show a lot of extra love to the little kids that I know are there for their first concert. It was really important for me to go out there and actually say hi to people and thank them for coming and be right there next to them, because I'm always going to want to go the extra mile for them, because I can't believe the extra 1,000 miles they've gone for me.
the reason.